Welcome to TrulyDOTfm. Before you begin, get yourself comfortable and close your eyes. You've been on quite a journey today. So much has happened, and yet there have been very few moments where you've been able to stop and reflect on everything that's taken place. Finally, you've been able to take this opportunity to be by yourself in a room that totally suits you, with ambient lighting and a welcoming decor. Your name was on the door as you walked in beautiful calligraphy and cast under extra special magic to ensure that no trespassers can enter, so you know you won't be disturbed. This room and beautiful soothing space is just for you. Instead of hurrying to get into your favourite position, you first take your shoes off to feel more at ease in this welcoming space. You place them in a small nook designed just for shoes. You observe that a lilac mist of magic is refreshing your shoes for the next time you need to walk in them. Now, though, is the time to slow down and enjoy the space as you've been looking forward to this piece. There, waiting for you, is a soft, comfortable couch to take a seat on with a supportive back to give you that extra feeling of security. In addition, a luxuriously soft decorative floor covering perfectly designed to cushion your feet. You breathe a sigh of relief that you've found the perfect place to be in this moment. Life has a way of speeding up, especially if there are people or pets or plants depending on you. Your lungs and heart and your adrenal glands need a rest from that fight or flight feeling. Your body needs a rest from the activities you've recently been involved with. Your brain needs a rest from the constant planning and responding. Your body needs to rest, to digest, and to tend to the other important organs now. You tell yourself it's okay to slow down. Life will go on outside of this room, but for now, you will enjoy the slower pace that this comfort brings. As you ease into your most comfortable position, you sigh another deep sigh of relief. This sigh helps you to exhale all the hurry. Each inhale brings a lovely sense of comfort and coziness. You're not sleepy, but you are starting to feel happier and more contented. You take another deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, relieved to finally be in a restful state. You allow your mind to wander and think of the nature you've observed recently in those brief moments you've been outside. You ponder on the fact that plants and shrubs and trees grow at such a slow pace and live to an advanced age. Your mind wanders across visions of old tree branches, bringing several strong trees together, overlapping in roots and resources. You consider that trees act symbiotically, communicating with one another as though they are lifelong friends, each tree supporting the next, and each tree growing with each other at that slow pace. An unfolding of relationships between trees, perhaps. That slow pace you note is very much similar to the pace of the unfolding of relationships between humans. The comparison seems quite interesting to you now, that the bonds that develop between people can be as slow and as delicate as a tree sapling's gentle movements of growth over time. You realize that perhaps it's best to slow down to also build a relationship with yourself. You take another deep breath as this revelation calms you, as though you were a tree yourself, taking in knowledge and nutrients through the roots. You ask yourself, what relationship do I have with myself? You're not sure. What better way to know someone than to ask about their past? You think back through your past memories, choosing one in particular. You watch the scene and take in all of the colours and the sounds and as much detail as you can remember, except this time you're looking at the scene from a different perspective. You're observing the scene with your adult eyes. Whilst you watch the scene unfold, you ask your younger self 3 questions in the efforts to build a relationship with them. Each question helps you pause to listen to the answer your younger self gives before you move on to the next. Each question will give you a few minutes to reflect on those answers. And finally, each question will be repeated to allow your mind to refocus. What do you want your present self to remember about this memory? What do you want your present self to remember about this memory? What relationships are the most significant to you in this moment? What relationships are the most significant to you in this moment? What dreams do you have at this time in your life? what dreams do you have at this time in your life? After pondering on the answers from within, you now start to consider who you are. You reflect on the fact that time travelling to different memories to get to know yourself will be a slow process, as slow as the growth of a plant or a shrub or a tree perhaps. You understand that this will also be a rewarding process. You didn't realise how important it would be to time travel to a past self. Now you do. You've decided to travel again in future. Right now, however, after all of that pondering, you're ready to travel forward in time, to inhabit your adult body once more, in this moment, in this ambient room with magical doorways and shoe nooks. In doing so, you take a deep breath through the nose, and on the out-breath, you open your eyes slowly but surely to return to your familiar environment. You notice the warm ambience in everything. This was just what you needed. New eyes and new understanding. My voice was yours truly.